Hello, guys. It's just me here. It's a dumb god, and something funny just happened right now. Disclaimer: this all hack. This is almost all made up. Some of it just comes up on stuff. So yeah. Well, me and my friend Evan, we're really good friends. Okay. We just I started text. I was bored, so I called him, and then he's just like, "Hey, dude," and then I'm like, "Okay," and then what happens? I just start talking stupid, and then he hangs up because he's bored, and then start talking to him, and he's just like, "Hey, yeah," I totally hung up, and then we just start talking about that, and I act like I don't know. I don't know that he's being sarcastic, and he starts getting so triggered, and then he just says, "Hey, look, a pink peacock," and then I'm like, and then he hangs up, and then I start texting him. I'm just like, "Hey, where's the pink peacock?" I actually thought he said flamingo, so I'm just like, "Hey, where's the pink flamingo? Where's the pink flamingo?" And then he just starts getting so freaking mad. He's just like, "Hey, stop it!" And then I'm just like, "Okay." And then he's just like, "There is no such. It was a pink peacock." And then I'm like, "Okay, where's the pink peacock?" And then he's just like, "Oh my gosh, what? Shut up, Ashton. Just stop, please, stop." And then I'm just like, "Oh, you are the peacock. I must obey you." And he's just like, "Oh my, beep, Ashton, just shut the beep up." And then I'm like, "Well," and then he's just like, "Burn in hell." And I'm like, "Sorry, Satan won't take me." And he's just like, "Ugh, Ashton, shut up." And then I'm just like, "Well, okay." And then I get on my phone, I swipe to it, and then I'm like, should I keep texting him? Because I'm bored, and I have to do laundry. And then I go to the speakerphone, and I pretend like I'm Buddha, and I say to myself, I say to the speaker, uh, I'm happy I'm happy I didn't accidentally press the speakerphone and stuff. And then I just put like 3 paragraphs of words because I'm bored, and then he just gets so mad, and I'm just like, I drive to his house, and it's like, "Hey, dude," and he just stares at me. I just stare back at him, and he's just like, "How did you even get here?" I'm like, "I drove here with a magical car." And he looks at me, and then I look back at him for like straight 5 minutes. Then he just pulls out a katana, and he's just like, "Do you want to die?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I can't die." And he's just like, "Why can't you die?" And I'm just like, "Well, Satan and God, they don't accept me to die, so I'm stuck on this earth and forever." Then what happens if you actually die? Well, I don't know. Then let's figure it out. And I'm like, "No." And he's just like, "Why don't you want to die?" "Because I like messing with you." And he's just like, "Well, why do you like messing with me, not your sister?" "Because she just sits there and cry." And then he just starts yelling at me, "Can you please die?" "Well, sadly, I cannot. So, can you please stop annoying me?" And he stares into my soul like, "You're the one annoying me." And I'm like, "Well, then kill me." And then he just screams at the top of his lungs, "Well, you said you can't die!" And then I'm like, well, I mean, I don't care if I can't die, dude. Well, can't die. And then "Hey, I'm just gonna go in my invisible car." He just grabs me by the shoulder, and then he slits his throat, like a fake slit with his throat with his katana, and then he points at me with the katana, and then he's just like starts running at me, and I'm like, "Well," and I just jump in like an invisible thing, like he doesn't see anything. I'm literally sitting on air, and then I just drive off into the distance, and he's just like, he's not even sitting on anything. How is he driving into the distance? And then everyone's just honking at me, and I'm just like, "Shut up, I'm in my invisible car." And they're like, "You don't even have a car, you're not even 15. How do you know I'm not 15? He's just like, "You don't look 15. And I just stare at him, and then he just runs up behind me with his katana, and then he swings at me. He thinks he'll hit like an invisible car, but he just hits nothing. And then I just drive off, and I say, "Well, bye-bye, my pink flamingo, or peacock."
Oopsie.